Alrighty. So we said that the tzaddik is bris melach olam. We held Likutei Moharan Torah Daled. When actually, I'm sorry, it wasn't Likutei Moharan that I misled you. I misled you again. No, it was yesterday when we learned Likutei. When we learned in the kit. No, when we started learning, the Birkas HaShachar, that when a person hears the rooster, and I said that the energy, that the gvuras hit the legs of the rooster. Well, guess what? I misled you. It doesn't hit the leg of the rooster. It's the wing of the rooster.
No, you said wing.
Yeah, but then I went, no, leg, wing, leg, wing, wing, leg, wing.
In Hebrew, you said
ling, wig,
Hebrew, you said knafayim. You said
it's a gadfa. Gadfa is knafayim. Unless I'm misleading you again. It's also possible. I'm not sure. I don't know. I said atmo is leg. So Mr. Gadfa is wings. That's all I know. B'kitzur, I don't know. Don't take my word as gospel, okay? Please. Wait.
We'll find out tomorrow.
Stay tuned.
Okay, not that gospel is total lies. So okay, so don't take my words as total lies. All right. So we said that the tzaddik is bris melach olam, that he takes out the bitterness of this world. He makes everything from trouble to a challenge. As we said, running a mile under 4 minutes is a punishment in the army. And it's a cause celebrity to get the gold medal in the Olympic Games, right? There's a tachlis to watch because the tzaddik shows you the tachlis. Oh, so when it shows you the derech, so he connects. He takes out the bitterness of this because you have to suffer through this life. And malasat, you have to. And this is bring the tzaddik has the koyach to give you bracha and give you the tikkun from the two midas of domem tzomech of this is the atzvus and the time. So, or we have the three different madregas. We had the Misa, which we started from top to bottom, with the Mama Rav Barchana. We started with Vidui, right? That he shows you the way. We went down to Tzedakah. It saves you from Dvorim B'Telem, saves you from Aeneas, right? It saves you from Gaiva and Kaas and all these things, which are, the greatest cause of poverty. And now we went to the bottom rung, which is Re'iyas Pnei Tzaddik. It takes you out of depression, sadness. Whenever you see the tzaddik is. Now, by doing the vidui before the tzaddik, a person is zoichet, the tzaddik draws down infinity into his own mind. Infinity, if you recall, that is when a person visits infinity, he loses the self-awareness. He's lost. But he's not just lost in nothingness. He's lost in infinity. What happens is that when he comes back from infinity, is the Ata Resel Das, you show to the Das, to your own Das, that Hashem or Elokim, that Chesed and Rachamim is one thing. Now you know Chesed and Rachamim is one thing. And all this is what Rav Bachana was alluded to when he says, U'ma'alu b'chad gal golo de'eine tlas mea gal b'mishcha, and they filled from one eyeball of the fish 300 barrels of oil. It says Garbe Mishcha, barrels of oil. This is Das. You know, in many places that we say that the moyach, the brain, is the candle, and the shemen is the Das. That's the thing that burns.
That's the
And
idea
this-
of the Yavanim wanted to impurify the
That's right.
shemen.
That's right. 2 points to this guy. Come to the head
6
of
point score, you know, cricket. Yeah.
come to the head of the class. So Garbe Mishcha the Pchinas Das. Garbe Mishcha, you know, barrels of oil. It alludes to Das, to knowledge, to awareness. Shemen, ki Shemen Mishcha is Kodesh. Shemen in Mishcha is Kodesh. The Pchinas Seichel. Because the light that comes from the highest level that there is, you know, from the Kesser, the light comes down to the Chochmah, then it comes down to the air, which is the Shamayim, it comes down to the Malchus, it comes to you. So, in the B'chinas, the Kesser, the highest B'chinas Ein Sof is called Atika. Atika means Mishon Ne'etak, it's separated. We explained many times that the Keser is separated from the Keser is the promise.
Right, it's the outside.
It's the outside of the reality. I'm going to come to you. When I be you, it's a different mitzvah from when I said it, but nevertheless, it was all came from me promising I'm going to come to you. So in the promise, in the level of Kesed, there is a Pchina of Atika, that's the highest. Atika Kadisha, that's the highest, which is totally separated from the mitzvah that comes later. This is where the Das comes from. So the light comes from the Atika, from that the Pchinas Kesed, to the Sphere Sachochma, you know, which is inside already. That's the plug in the wall. The juice comes in. It comes from Atik. It comes to the spheres of Ochma of the total persona, parts of that mechanism called Zeranpin. That's why the shemen is miramas to the das of a person. Now, when we say 300 in Aramaic is tlas meo, 300. Okay? This alludes to Moshe. Now we're going into a level of understanding the Torah, which is called the level of the Remez. You have, you know, Pshat, Remesh, Drash, and Sod, right? And the level of Remez is where the different letters, you know, Asher Teves, Sofa Teves, you know, Gematrias, nothing. This is all the level of the Remez. Now, within the level of the Remez, there's also Pshat, Remesh, Drash, Sod. You know, so we're dealing a very, very high level of Remez. It's like this Tlas Mea, the word, the 3 Mea is an allusion to Moshe. It alludes to Moshe. How does it work? Mashe Pchinas, Shehu Pchinas Masha Tzadik Mas Maktinis Atzme Pchinas Ma. We said the Tzadik, he makes himself smaller, right? What did Moshe Rabbeinu said when everybody was having a Nachnu Ma? We are what? We are, you know, no, really, what? Right? Nachnu Ma. We are what? So the tzaddik is about himself. So you have already mem and the hey. Mea is mem aleph hey, right? Mea, mem aleph hey. Excuse me, mem aleph hey. Because it's the opposite. Stop making me laugh. So the mem and the hey is Pchinas Ma. This is what the tzaddik makes himself smaller. And a person needs to make himself smaller in three different aspects. Klas mea, a person can make himself into a ma with three different aspects. Klas mea. And it is said, Al yisal chacham chachmasoi, let the wise man not boast of his wisdom. Val yisal el giba begvurosoi. And somebody with a great strength, shouldn't glorify how strong he is. Val yisal el osher ba'oshoy, and let the rich person, not feel himself high and mighty because he has a lot of money. So you see, in every single one of those aspects, which is wisdom, strength, and wealth, there's an end of making yourself smaller. Don't be such a big shot. You're very wise, but compared to the tzaddik, you're nothing. You're very, very strong. Tomorrow is nothing. It's gunished. Same thing with wealth. Who knows how it's good for you? Keep yourself. And somebody once said, keep your words sweet and soft, just in case you'll have to swallow them. Keep your words sweet and soft, just in case you have to swallow them. It's just like, don't make yourself Mr. Big Shot.
Don't be, what the Golden Mayor saying? Don't be so humble. You're not so smart.
I don't know. She didn't say that.
No,
she didn't say that. She didn't say that. It wasn't her milieu to speak like that. This is what the Satmar said. Didn't say that.
don't be so small.
No, don't make yourself so small. You're not that great.
Yeah.
נמצא שבכל בחינה אלה שלוש בחינס, now unasa mas, you see from these three aspects, wisdom, might, and wealth, you become ma. So this is class mer. By the zen, when you do this,
Here?
what?
Who's the who?
That's the tzaddik. Class ma.
Like they say, usually.
And ma and mea, by the way, is one thing, because it says we find in places first of all the aleph in the ma is alufa shel olam. That's the Kodesh Baruch Hu himself. This is the os aleph. But in the modern al tikra, in a few places we says al tikra ma ela mea. Don't read it as ma, but read it as mea. Yeah, it's 100. So 100 is also pchinas ma. But a day zeh, when a person makes himself smaller, wisdom, might, and wealth into nothingness, al day zeh yoshli spashtus agashmius. This, gives him, he strips away his physical nature. Omedabek b'o ensof, and he cleaves and he includes himself in the light of infinity. Shisham and Shisham. Sham shum shinu then sham shum shinu. There's no changeability over there. This moment everything is perfect. Everything is one. Things don't change. Because change means that something was missing before the change. Otherwise, why did it change? Right? But when that means that also it means that there are possibilities being this way, and then it's possible to become something else. In Ein Sof, there's no such thing. So nothing ever changes. It's completely one. Ela Hashem o Elokim. Hashem. Both Hashem and Elokim is one thing. There, the midah of din, the midah of rachamim, are all one. Ainu kulo tova metiv is totally tova metiv. Ze b'chinas chad galgala de'eino. Says one eyeball is a known thing that the sphere sakesa, when it's totally rachamim, it's called chad eino. It's called one eye. Because the right eye is chesed, and the left eye is b'chinas dinim.
Don't we call Ein Sof Ein, Ein, right? Like one Ein.
No. This Ein Ba'alef. This is not Ein Ba'ayin. The Ein that we're talking about, the seeing eye, is with the letter Ein. The Ein Sof is the letter Aleph. It's a different thing. So because there are two ways of looking at someone. There's looking after someone, right? And there's looking for someone, right? I'm keeping my eye on you. That's two ways of looking. There's what they call the right eye and the left eye. I mean, not physical right and left, but there's the right
Way of looking.
the right way of looking at things.
Chesed.
Is to taking care. Chesed is taking care of somebody.
Gvura
Then
is
there's
the,
Gvura. Whoa, I'm watching for you, man.
catch you in the streets.
I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna
And
beat
that
you to a pulp, man. That's the end of you. You're gonna be so dead. Forget about it. What do we usually say? You can stick a fork in it. It's done. It says Chad Galgala De'eno, as it says in the Idra Kadisho. You want to leave already? You have to leave. Okay, so we're going to stop right here because somebody has to go to Tel Aviv because he has work to do with Hashem, and we will continue tomorrow. And we want to bless our friend who has to go to Tel Aviv with the bracha of Shefa, bracha and Hatzlacha. We should go l'sholom, come b'sholom, and should make a lot of money. And with the money, we'll be able to support his family and be megadol his children, the Torah, and Chop Masim Teva.
Amen.